Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel. Today we are going to do our FabFitFun Edit Sale review. What is that? You guys that have been following me know this really well. This is where I go over products that I have purchased or have thoughts about and kind of help you, guide you on my experience with these products or what I think about them so that you don't buy crap basically. I've got my handy dandy notes here. This time instead of scrolling through my phone, this is one of the few videos I actually spend the time to edit. So it is the day before 4th of July. I finally was able to get through, look at all the items, pull what I had, really think about it, look up some stuff, and videotape, but it's like midnight. My makeup has been on since 6 this morning. It's fading fast. I'm in my PJs. I'm ready to go to bed. So I'm going to tape this and edit it in the morning. And let's get going. There's no particular order. I just went in and kind of wrote these down as I was going along. It's real hard to get these items ordered when I'm looking through them. So I will put timestamps below. I always do, so you guys can go look and see what interests you. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my notes here. And I'll try to post, let me get to the side here. I'll try to post pictures. Oh, sorry, I'm looking in the viewfinder because I'm trying to see which side I need to point to. Pictures up on that side for you guys as I talk about these items. I am in my closet area for my videotaping today because kiddo's asleep and I needed good lighting, and so here we are. All right, I digress. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Wine Block Balm. I have bought this and I could not find my little sample, but the tube is like, let me see if I can give you kind of a guesstimation. It's like about the size of this. It's little. It's a little circular jar. It's basically like a Vaseline. It is on sale for $5, normally $14. One of my subscribers commented you could just eat cheese before you drink wine and that natural oils will coat your lips. So do I think it's really worth it? No, I think it's a little gimmicky. I was hoping maybe it was something special, but wear some lip balm, eat some cheese, you can save yourself the $5. All right, the next item here is the Dermelect. There's, I believe, a couple of these, but this is the Dermelect Makeover Concealing Ridge Filler. Anti-age ridge filler. This is what it looks like. I got this in a mystery bundle. I really actually like this product, so when I do actually wear nail polish on my hands, I'm just going to put this a little bit on here. I put this down first. It's very good and protective of my nails, and if you just want to wear it in and of itself, it just has a nice pearly pinky sheen, so like as a coat just on your nails it is fine. This is $5, which to me is not bad. Normally $18. All right, next thing is, I do not have this product, but this is the Hand and Sugar Scrub. That's $5, normally $18. The reason I mention this is you can buy this at Target. This is a drugstore brand, and it goes on sale there, so I don't know if it's really that great of a deal, or if you want to go smell the scents, go over to Target, and that way you can see if the scents are something you'd be interested in. The next item is also one that I do not have. This is the popband hair ties. And actually, I am going to, I'll put a picture of it. But anyway, I have some of these. These are $5. I believe there are 5 of them in there. They're normally $9. This isn't that great of a deal. You can buy these at like the drugstore for super cheap. And I'm not a personal fan of these types of hair ties. I hate how it has the little awkward knot at the end. I just find they don't hold my hair very well. So that is my thought here. So let's talk about the Bare Republic's different SPF sunscreens that they offer. I got the SPF 30 in a previous sale, and then they have the SPF 50, which is the more sport one. This one is supposed to be water resistant. I think the other one is water something. Anyway, it's a sport one and it's a higher SPF. I wish that one had been sold before. I would have bought that one instead of this, but I have this one. We have plenty of sunscreen right now. But let me show you guys. It is very watery and it's separated out. And each time I've used it, it's always done that, but it goes in really nicely. So just to show you here how nicely it goes in. It smells kind of like, I don't know, like not super sunscreeny, but it almost has like a little bit over medicine cabinety smell at first, and then that dissipates down. But I do like how it goes in pretty good, and it doesn't smell like your typical like chemical sunscreen. And that's probably because it is a mineral sunscreen. This active ingredients are titanium oxide and zinc oxide, and it is in 1.7 fluid ounces, so you can take this on an airplane, which is awesome. Like I said, it's super watery. You have to really, really shake it up. And it is also cruelty free. It does say on the back that you need to shake it up really well. So I do think it's a nice sunscreen. All right. The next one is, and I'm going to jump ahead on my list, so just excuse me here, is the other Bare Republics. These are the neon sticks, and I bought these thinking they were something different in the last sale. The ones here they have are the pink and the purple. The ones that I bought were atomic orange and yellow. This is what the sticks look like. As you can see, they're little tiny sticks. I thought these were ones that you put on, they were neon, and then they would absorb away. And so I thought that was like super cool, but they're not. They literally stay the color that you put on them. So I have small children, and so for me, that's kind of cool for them because I can put it on their nose and it's a fun little thing. These are SPF 50. These remind me of like when I was a child. I can remember taking swim lessons and like I wouldn't get in the pool because I was terrified, and then the swim teacher's like, you want some cool sunscreen on your nose? And it was zinc oxide that was colored. So that's what it reminds me of. So yeah, if you like a colored sunscreen or like a festival type thing, I think these are kind of cool. I wish they had the purple and pink one because obviously my daughter would be all over that, but they are what they are. Okay. All right, getting back to it. One product I'd like to talk about that I think is pretty cool is this Steambase eye mask. It's for $7. It's normally $10. It seems kind of gimmicky, but I kind of want to try it. So the idea is that you put it on and then it activates and it warms up through a chemical process, and I'm just curious about it. So I may purchase it because it looks really interesting. All right, next product here is the Skinesque 3-step brightening and charcoal mask. I got this a long time ago. I think these are still good, the ones I have. Yeah, these are still good through 2020, the ones that I purchased before. I'm not a big fan of these. The brand is okay. The foam cleanser is okay. It's basically multi-step. The hyaluronic acid, either it's the acid or the face mask, and I can't figure out which one it is, but I broke out after using it. I'm going to give it one more try. I gave some of them away, but I just think my skin is a little sensitive to something in this. And I do have this issue with leave-on masks like this, the paper masks and the face masks, except for just a few brands. The serums in them, if I don't wipe them off or wash them off, actually cause me to break out. So I'm not a huge fan of these, but if you love face mask and you don't have that issue, and you're not super sensitive and breaking out to a lot of them, then this one is nice. It was very hydrating. And I think it's a cool concept, like especially if you're traveling, because you've got your cleanser, you've got your hyaluronic acid, and then you've got your face serum after it. Obviously, this is not enough if you have super dry skin. You're going to have to put some sort of like moisturizer over it. Okay, so that's that. Next thing, I don't have examples, but I have used at least one of these. There's different Klorane dry shampoos. People love these, people don't love these. I'm kind of in the category of I don't love them so much. I've only tried one of the several that are offered, but I'm probably not going to be purchasing the other ones. So they have a Klorane nettle tinted dry shampoo, and I did some research because I know that the nettle tinted should be a little bit darker, and one of my biggest chief complaints with the Klorane is that at least the plain one is too white and powdery. But what I could see, and I couldn't tell, that the picture they showed the one that when I was looking on Ulta comes out white and then eventually absorbs. So if you have really oily scalp, that one dissolves really nicely. There's another one that's tinted for like medium brown hair. I don't want to buy this. It's $11, normally $20 if it's the wrong one, because I don't have super oily hair. I tend to do better with the dry shampoos that are not so heavy-handed. They also have the regular oatmeal one, which is the one that I tried, or oat milk one is the one I tried. It smells very florally or baby powdery. It has a very strong white powder residue. So if you're not super oily in your hair, I wouldn't recommend it. And then they have the oat milk one that is tinted dark. And it says it's for brown to dark hair. And so I have red hair. I'm a little afraid that might be too dark. I'm going to kind of wait and see what other people review it and kind of get back. But I don't think I'll be purchasing it. But the price is really good for this brand. So if you need a hardcore dry shampoo, I suggest checking it out. Just not my thing. Let's talk about the South and Main bath bombs. I have not used these, but I just wanted to kind of take a note. My daughter has been using a lot of my bath bombs when she takes baths in our bathroom. And I was looking because I was going to get her some more. And these are $11, normally $20 for 4. I didn't know if that was a good price or not. Like I said, I'm not a big bath bomb person myself. But I went and looked, and you can get similar sized bath bombs, probably the same quality at Target and other places for a lot cheaper, you know, $5, $8, $9, $10. I know you get the bigger, fancier ones from like Lush and stuff. They're a lot more expensive. But South of Main to me is not a super pricey brand that would really justify the price. So just take that in mind when you're looking for bath bombs. All right, next item here is one that I got in a mystery bundle that I actually turned out liking, but I didn't think I was going to. It is the Private Party denim gym bag. Mine is the one that says meet me at the Barret. There's also one that is gin and juice. Man, there's a mosquito flying around here. It'll come back sometime. Gin and juice, and then there's will work for cupcakes. I would love the will work for cupcakes. Obviously, I don't do a Barret, but it's a cute bag. I love it for like little weekend getaways, and it's actually wearing and tearing quite nicely. So I'm quite glad I got it. It does have the little zipper here for an extra compartment. It's like your typical... Did I get it? Did I get it? I got it. I killed the mosquito. Okay, sorry. Texas, summer, lots of rain, way too many mosquitoes getting into our house. You just open the door and they fly in. All right, anyway, that is what it looks like. I think it's a great bag. So it is on sale for $12, which is a really good price for this bag. They say it's normally $59, which is totally an inflated price for it. But I would pay $12 for this. I do really like this bag. Like I said, it's really held up. I usually use it to send my daughter to my parents' house when she spends the night, and it's perfect for that kind of thing. All right, I want to discuss the Qwik Clean brush. That's for $14, normally $39.99. Please, please, please think about this hard before you guys buy this. My daughter has a similar brush, and I couldn't find it, where basically it pops in, and it's supposed to like pop the hair off, and then you can pop it out. They sell these at the dollar store and at Target. She got hers in a stocking stuffer, and literally they're a couple bucks. So I think it's real gimmicky. 14 bucks is expensive for it at like a normal price. $39.99 is kind of exorbitant. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. All right, next thing is the Luxie Rose Gold Deluxe Face Brush Set. You guys know how I feel about Luxie. Now, I don't have this particular set, but I do have some of their face brushes. I love their face brushes. I don't use them necessarily for what they recommend, but I just wanted to show you a couple examples. This, for example, is a Luxie Precision Foundation Brush. As you can see, I use it more for a blush. This is the tapered highlighter, which I do like for a highlight. But you can see the quality of the brushes are great. Obviously, I need to wash mine, but they don't have a lot of like, you know, crab coming off of them. They clean nicely. Love the rose gold pattern. I really, really enjoy my Luxie brushes. So if you need a good face set brush, this is a good price for them, and they're high quality. So, like I said, $14, normally $42. Anyway. All right, let's talk about the Morelabs morning recovery drinks. Just a word of wise on these. They're very similar ingredients, not totally 100% similar, but very similar to the 5-Hour Energies. They have nicotinamide in them, and they have I think it's B6, and a couple other energy properties that you can use. They're $14. I forget how much is in there. I don't think it's an unreasonable price for them because the 5-Hour Energies are kind of expensive. Normally $35, but keep that in mind. I think one of those every once in a while is okay. Too much of that in your system is not good for you. My husband's a particular hardcore user of them. I always get a little bit worried between the caffeine and all the other stuff that can be in those things that it's a little bit unhealthy. So my personal bias is to not use those kind of drinks. Get plenty of sleep, which I am obviously not the poster child for that, and plenty of water, and that is more healthy, but that is just me. All right. Next thing is the Ncla Mermaid Tears. Let me find them. I just had it here. This is a duo Mermaid Tears and Saltwater Vitamin C Cuticle Oil. I've gotten several of these in past. I gave one of these away already in different boxes. This is the Mermaid Tears, which I think smells like, yeah, it smells really good. It smells like fruity. I can't really explain it. Fruity, powdery. It just smells good. It's a really nice cuticle oil. I do use it, but as you can see, I've used it quite a bit. I've barely made a dent in it. So 2 of them is kind of overkill. I don't know what the other one smells like. This is $17, normally $36 for 2 of them. I don't think that's a bad price. This will last forever. You can also use this on other parts of your body because it is just a good vitamin E infused oil. But this is a solid oil if you're looking for a cuticle oil. What about the Offra highlighters that are on the sale? There are 3. There is Offra Blissful, Offra Star Island, and Offra Beverly Hills. The Blissful and Star Island are $17, normally $35, and the Beverly Hills, which is the one with all the different colors on it, is, I believe, $19. It's just a little bit more. This is what the packaging looks like for Offra. This is my one in Rodeo Drive, which is more yellowy than the Bliss. The Bliss is a really pink tone one. I looked this up because I was debating getting it. This is what Beverly Hills looks like. And as you can see, so the Rodeo Drive is lighter than the Bliss. But you can see this is about as dark as I can go on my fair skin. So I think the Bliss would work better on medium skin tones or darker skin tones. The other one that they have for sale that I do own is the Star Island one. This is a really great one for pale skin tones. As you can see next to it right here, it's a lot paler. Obviously, I got this one in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, so this is like the little godet that you can pop into these. When these are emptied, you can take a little, what's it called? Hairpin or whatever and pop it out, and then it's magnetic, and then you can pop in the little godet one in here. So just something to be noted. The packaging is beautiful. These are high quality highlighters. I mean, I don't use this color as much, but this color I have used, and I mean, you can barely see a dent in it. Look how little it is. So I do think the price is really good. These are very expensive highlighters, but they're very expensive for a reason. They're awesome. Love them, love them. The Beverly Hills one is, I think it's 4 different ones, and there's like a bronzer in there. You can swirl them all together and get a pretty dark highlighter. You can use them individually, and they go from a whole range. So that might be a good one if you kind of want to visit like a variety of the colors out there, or you're more fair-skinned. I would stick with the Star Island or that one. Let's jump ahead on my list here to the other one that is by Offra. They have like a body bronzing thing on there, but I'm not going to really talk about it. Let's talk about the Offra Long Lasting Liquid Lipsticks. This is the, let me see if I can find it on here. So it is the Island Time bundle. This is normally $50. I believe it's 3 different colors. And one description, it said one was a, like 2 of them were matte and one of them was more of a, what's it called? I'm blanking on the term. One was more of a metallic. But when I looked on the actual Offra website, it looks like they're all matte. They're kind of a peachy, pinky, kind of mid-toned to darker toned liquid lipstick. The colors are not one that I'm looking like will work for me, so I'm not going to get it. This looks like, I love their formula. I do think if one of them ends up having a metallic in there, although I think that's incorrect in their description, the metallic formula is fantastic. The matte formula is really, really good. It is actually one of the few liquid lipsticks that I will wear. So if you are interested in those colors and you don't mind a liquid lipstick, it is a solid liquid lipstick. It's one of the least drying formulas out there. All right, going back to the next item here. Let's talk about Karyn G Skincare. Now, they have, it's like an SPF lotion in there, and then they have the Revitalizing Eye Cream. I've only tried her retinol renewing serum, which is not in there. This is what the packaging looks like, and they have these really cool, I'm pretty sure the eye cream has this as well, where it pops up to dispense it. I've been very happy with the retinol cream. I looked, the eye cream does not have any retinol in it, but her products are very gentle. They seem to work really nicely. The eye cream, for example, is $21, normally $70. So I think it's a good brand if you're interested in trying a new eye cream. There is also the Kate Somerville retinol eye cream if you're interested. Her stuff is solid. It's in the similar price range. So I think if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably take the Kate Somerville, but either one's good. It just depends if you want a retinol or not. All right, let's talk about the Ncla Take Me With You kit. It has the cuticle oil in a travel size, which I think is like half this size. And then it has some of their nail polishes. And I don't have the particular colors, but they're in travel size. So these are what the full size look like. The travel size I think is like half this size. These are solid nail polishes. I really do like Ncla. These are supposed to be 7 free, and they're 100% vegan and cruelty free. So obviously these are not the colors you're going to be getting in them. This also has a like some nail remover pads, a bag, and then a lip balm. The price is, did I write it down? I didn't think the price was bad. I didn't write down the price. I think it was in the $20 range. But for what you get, it's actually really good because you get the 2 nail polishes and the 2 travel size vitamin oil and then the bag and all of that. So I thought the price was actually quite reasonable for what you get in there. But just be note, those are smaller sizes. Okay, let's talk about the Glass and Ladder Company. I don't know if you'd call them purses or clutches. I got this in, I think this was the spring cause box. And this is the large size Glass and Ladder Company one. I don't believe this color's for sale. And I think they have like a pink color, and I forget what the other color is. It is solid construction. It is beautiful. I don't use it very often because my laptop currently is just the wrong size to fit in here. And I don't use my tablet that often. I am going to be upgrading soon. But for work and stuff, if you work in an office or need to carry your tablet around, the little organizing components are super nice. Like if you go to a conference or something. I'll probably take this when I go to a conference just because it is such a nice product. It feels really, really good. It's apparently designed in California. On the back it says ethically made in China. And this is vegan leather, just FYI, which is leather or plastic. But the full-size one, which is this, is $34, normally $99.99. The smaller one, which I believe is probably like that much smaller, is $29. So just to give you guys a size approximation on those. All right, let's talk about the Ish Eye Bundle. I have not tried the liner brush or I think there's a mascara in there, but I do have the gemstone palette. I wanted to give you guys a look-see of what it looks like here. Obviously the colors look a little bit more I don't know if they look vibrant. They just look a little bit like the purple looks a little bit more blue on my view screen there. But this is what the bundle looks like. It does come with a mirror. The packaging feels rather cheap. Let me just swatch a few of these guys for you. They're pretty colors. I have not really gotten a chance to play with them much, so I can't tell you how well they work on the eye, but they do swatch beautifully, as you can see. So if you're interested in trying Ish is an overpriced thing, but I don't think the price is awful for this. It's not wonderful, but it's $29. I did get this in a mystery bundle, so eventually I will try this and do a review for you guys for a future sale so you get a better idea of what to think of this. I don't have any opinions on the other Ish palette in there. I have never tried it. And the other brand of makeup that has the palette, I also unfortunately don't know much about them. So I'm not going to be able to tell you guys much about that brand, but that's what the Ish palette looks like. All right, let's talk about the Tribe Alive Moroccan Throw with the little balls on it, the pom-pom balls, the choo-choo balls. It's super cute. I'm not going to get it. I have enough throws. It is in a cream color, normally $49, or it's $49, normally $168, which still seems a little pricey for me for that, but whatever. I've had Dermelect products. They tend to be on the pricier side, but they are good quality. I've had them wear and tear quite nicely, and I've had fabric products from them and not had a big issue with it. So that is something to be of note. All right, let's talk about some expensive skincare here. This is the 111 Skin Vitamin C Brightening Booster. I am currently trying this out. I've only used it a few times, but it works really nicely so far. Like, I haven't seen any like overnight miraculous thing, but I am not breaking out from it, so that is huge for me for a vitamin C product. This is normally $180. It's on sale for $69. I got this in one of my Ipsy Glam Bag Pluses, I believe. So obviously, yeah. But it is very, let me show you guys, just so you can get an idea. It's very kind of liquidy right here. And it just has a little bit of a, like a orangey scent, but not overwhelming. It goes on really nicely. It's very liquidy. It absorbs almost immediately. So it is a nice product so far. I'll get a full review later, but so far it's doing pretty good. So can't tell you much past that. Okay, let's talk about just a few little blurbs about the luggage and the corduroy beanbag chair. The corduroy beanbag chair. If you're interested in my review on that, I'll put the video up. I like pulled it out and showed you guys and kind of give you the whole rundown on that. That's a whole big process, so take a look if you're interested. I do like mine. It's huge, by the way. Then the other thing is all the different luggages. I'll put my last video where I talk a little bit about the luggage, specifically the BOGO luggage. They do have Tumi luggage in there, which is an excellent brand. It is a very expensive brand, and it is quite discounted, but still like in the $400 range. I am a personal fan of some other brands better that you can get on sale every once in a while, like Macy's when they do big luggage sales. So I am a Samsonite fan and some of those other brands. However, if you love Tumi luggage, and like I said, it's an excellent luggage brand, that would be something to look into because the prices are pretty good. All right, let's talk about the Busy Beauty Showerless Shave Gel. I've only got to use this a few times. Don't know how I feel about it. It's only $5, normally $12. This is the size of it. It is a big can of it. It comes out, let me just show you guys here. That's what it looks like. It's just like a clear gel. It doesn't have much of a smell. It really does work. Like, you can effortlessly shave, and then you just wipe it off at the end, which of course I didn't bring anything to wipe my hand off here. Let me find something to wipe my hand here. We'll just use my t-shirt here. Anyway, it does effortlessly come off. Now, I did have some issues the other day after using it to shave my armpits, and I noticed that I had some bumps. I have been having some issues with ingrown hairs, and I don't know how much of that was my shaver versus this, because I had some issues with that before this. So I'll get back with you guys a little bit more and see. Now, one side I didn't have any issues with that, so I'm apt to think it was probably my razor blade that was causing the issue, and I was just overdue to change the blade. But if you want just an easy product that goes on easily, that you can shave with without water, this actually fits the bill quite nicely. All right, let's talk about all the Moroccan Gold Series products. I do have the Moroccan Sea Leave-In Mask, but they have the Moroccan Gold Series Curl Cream, Shampoo, and Moisturizing Cream. These are each individually $7, normally $19. Let me give you show you guys kind of the general size range for it. This is what the packaging looks like, and if I remember correctly, yeah, it has a very distinct smell. It's not like a salon smell. It's not an overwhelmingly bad smell. I do like the products. I think it's a solid brand. So if you're looking for any of those type of products, you can't go wrong with this brand. Like, this is a solid brand for hair products. There is also a whole series of hair masks by, which one is it? I'm gonna blank on here. We just talked about this brand, and I'm blanking on it. But there is a whole, oh, Klorane. That's also like I said, a solid brand. So if you want a leave-in mask, the Klorane one is good. All right, let's move on to the Deborah Lipman. They have a duo of a top and base coat. I have some other Deborah Lipman nail polishes, which are really, really nice. I just want you guys to look at the size of these. Obviously, these are actual nail polishes, but this is the size of them. Look how little they are. So this is an expensive brand. These two are normally $24, and I know this because this is on Sephora. It's just an expensive brand. They're on sale for $7, which I think is a good price for this brand. It is high quality nail products. Like these wore and tore really nicely. They looked really great. So I do think this brand is really nice. And so yeah, just to let you guys know, I don't think that these are all like cruelty free and everything and 7 free. This is just like your standard nail polish stuff. I do have some issues with some nail polish brands where sometimes the free of all the chemicals actually causes issues and nail issues for me because they just replace one chemical for another chemical. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at all the 7 free, 11 free, 3 free. It doesn't necessarily mean it's better. Let's talk about Purelisse products. They had a couple on it. I love Purelisse. It's a solid brand. It takes after Korean Beauty, but it is produced in the U.S. I believe the owner is from California. I mean, don't quote me on this. I do have the Purelisse Blue Lotus Mud Mask and Exfoliant. I got this in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and then I bought a second one because I love it so much. It's a 10-minute mask. It is just, I don't even know how to describe how awesome it is. That's what it looks like. You see the description and you think it's like going to be blue, but it has like these little tiny granules. Obviously, you don't sit there and rub them in, but it just makes your skin feel so soft. It is actually quite gentle. I don't sit there and rub it in a ton because I have issues with physical exfoliants, but this works really, really beautifully for me, and so I do recommend this. This one here is $7, which is a steal for this. I believe I bought one for $11 when they offered it in Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. So if you love this and you don't have it, or you want to try it, this is as good as you're going to get for this product and this brand. Normally, like I said, $24. They also have a this is $14. So still a pretty dang good price. They also have the Purelisse Watermelon Peel Off Mask that is $7, normally $24. This one is, sorry, I said $24. This one's normally $48. The other one, though, is a 2-minute peel-off mask. I'm super intrigued by that because any mask that I can do in less than like 5 minutes is great for me because I don't have a lot of time to let the mask set most of the time. But I am curious because they are offering this as a Ipsy point. So I may not purchase this. I may go use my Ipsy points to get it instead and try it out. But it's a good deal. And again, I've had nothing but good luck with pretty much all their products. The Daily Concepts Your Hair thing, I've shown this in past videos. I'll try to find which video I showed it in and put it up there if I can remember. But it is $9, normally $18. This isn't the best price they've ever had, but it's not a bad price. It is smaller. It's about, let's go, this long. If you have shorter hair, it's better. If you have super long hair, it's probably not the best. It has a little elastic band in the back and then a little button in the front. Right now, with my hair being shorter, it actually works a lot better. So, let's talk about Kalos Daydream product. They have a couple Kalos products. They have a mask. They have the Daydream cream, which is $9, normally $28. It has retinol in it. Just keep that in mind. I've started trying the Kalos Mist Congeniality Rose Water Hydra Mist. My only issue with this is it does have some alcohol in it. So double check the ingredients. I kind of quickly skimmed through the face mask part and it looked like all really good ingredients in there. I didn't see anything that was like warning, warning, warning. But I've been doing okay on this. So if I didn't have a bazillion moisturizers to work through and I wasn't trying to do a low buy and, you know, all that good stuff and save money, totally be interested in checking out the cream. All right, let's talk about the scent Tropica 100% virgin coconut oil. It is one that you could use for oil pulling. Again, I will eventually get that video out for you guys on oil pulling, but I did go and Google up virgin not olive oil, coconut oil, and you can get it for at the same price or even a little bit cheaper on other websites like HEB, which most of you guys probably don't have outside of Texas, but like Walgreens, Walmart, Target, those places, Amazon. So it's not a bad price, but you can buy it anytime for that price. So unless you really, really need it, I don't know if it's worth it. All right. I've got a few more. Ooh, I forgot to get this. Let me go get it and I'll be right back. I knew I was forgetting something when I went to get all my stuff. Okay, I want to talk about 2 Tarte products that are in there. They actually have a very limited makeup selection in this this sale. I'll be honest, this sale wasn't like the most excited about the products, which is good because it's helping my low buy this month. But yeah, it was just not like my cart's already down to $200, and I don't foresee me having a hard time getting it to 100 or even below to keep within my low buy. All right, so the first thing is the Tarte Lip Sculptor. This is $12, normally $24. The picture online is deceiving. I have this exact color. It's candid. It's supposed to be an apricot nude. Even here it looks a little bit darker. In person, this is very, very pale. And I'm just going to put a little bit on here to show you guys. This is what the lip gloss looks like. Like, you can see how pale that is. And then let me show you, this is what the lipstick looks like. I'm going to put this on the upper lip. So that's the upper lip. So the lip gloss is really pale. The lipstick itself is not bad. It's just on the pale side. I don't love this color, but it's not horrible. So just keep that in mind. It's a little bit paler than I was expecting, than it looks like online. It smells like most Tarte products. It smells like candy. It smells amazing, like baked goods. So yeah, like, I don't love it. The color is, just bear that in mind when you go to buy this. The other product here is, I don't have the color that they have on here. When I bought this, I didn't realize this was the darker of the two. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Twinkle Stick. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I accidentally didn't realize when I bought that this is Spotlight. The other color is Starlight. I wish I had waited and gotten the Starlight. It's a good stick. I don't use it because, as you can see, it is a darker color here. Starlight is the lighter, more whitish version color, probably closer to my Offra color here. But I honestly have other highlighters I like better, so I haven't really reached for this. Maybe I'll have to start playing with it again. But it's a solid cream highlighter, and so yeah, that's all I can say about it. All right, let's talk about the Mid Tan Coconut Tan Cream. That's $19, and then the Micellar Tan Water. I got this. I have yet to try it out. I just want to give you guys an idea of the size of it, and that it has like a foam pumper. This is $11, normally $34.95. The other one is $19, normally $42.95. So it's a pretty big amount. I will eventually try this on my legs. Ooh, can you see? You probably can't see. There's like stuff floating in this. I've not opened this. I got this in one of my mystery bundles. I don't know what that is. You probably can't even see it on the video. There's still something like floating in there. Anyway, whatever. I don't know if that's good or bad. Is it contaminated? It could be like those lipsticks. I will leave that alone. Anyway, I'll get back with you guys, but it just, if you wanted to see what it looked like. Let's talk about the Zoe Ayala electronic brush cleaner. Stay away from this. Not from my personal use, but pretty much everyone I've ever talked to who's used this on the boards, anything, they say that this thing falls apart. They are saying that it is $129 normally, right? That's ridiculous. They're selling it for $29, but I've heard even then. So just keep that in mind. It is not rated the best quality. I want to talk about the Chen, I hope I'm saying this right, Chenlu jewelry. Beautiful items. Really exorbitantly priced. Now, maybe I'm missing something and I'm just not familiar with this person, this designer, and you're paying for the name. Maybe the products that they use to build the jewelry is really high quality. The bracelets in here range from like $29 to like $100, and Some of them don't look like they should be worth the price. So I have a feeling you're paying a little bit for the name. Just saying, I personally think it might be a little bit overpriced. You can get the similar look in a less expensive brand. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's talk about the DP Hue ACV rinse. I absolutely adore this stuff. The jumbo one, which I believe is 20 ounces, is on sale for $57, or on sale for $29, normally $57. I like the 8.5 fluid ounce bottle. This is the type I get. They also have the little mini one, which is like half this size, for $7. They're good prices. That being said, I just bought a bunch of this, and I got it on sale at Ulta, and they'll run these sales every once in a while, where basically I bought the rinse and the scalp scrub, and it was on sale for like 40 bucks, and they threw in a free one. So yeah, I basically got this for, you know, like nothing. So you can buy this for like, you can get this on sale for this size for around 10, 15 bucks if you look for it. But if you don't have it, you want to try it, definitely look into it. It's not a bad price for it. I just have stocked up. So what I like about this is it makes your hair feel very soft. I like to use it in between, like as a pre-rinse basically. So it helps loosen up all that dry shampoo I use in my hair. I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it every couple of showers just because I have drier hair, and it really does keep my hair in a better condition, frizzes less, all that stuff. So I use that first, and it really helps a good job like clarifying my scalp. I don't have any more dandruff because of it. I cannot use this alone as a replacement for my shampoo. I then go back and wash with a normal shampoo and condition and do all that like normal. Some people can, and you have to play around with it and see. It does have a pretty decent apple cider vinegar smell because it is apple cider vinegar rinse. However, I find I don't really notice it, and then once you rinse with everything else, the smell doesn't stay in your hair. So I really like this. I have not tried some of the other brands. I've got another one to try out from our company, but yes, solid. If you want to try it, this is a really good brand. I really, really recommend it. Okay. Let's talk about the Simply Whimsical set of 2 tea towels. I didn't bring mine in here. These are awesome. I think I have 8 of them. They wear and tear really well. I've washed them. I've stained them, or I get crap all over them, and then the stains come out. I use them as everyday dish towels. They're that beautiful gray and white pattern. I'll put it up there. I'm actually going to get a couple more of them just because I use them so much. They've kind of become my everyday dish towels, and the price is fabulous for them. I believe they're $5 for 2 of them, which is good. They're good quality towels. You can also just keep them to use them as tea towels for decorative, but I use them as everyday dish towels, and I really, really like them. All right, let's talk about the Skin and Roma Truffle Radiant Dew Mist. I just got this in my Boxy Luxe. This is $9 in this sale, normally $35. This is a solid Radiant Dewy Mist. I'm just going to fade it on my face. The sprayer is not horrible. It is pretty fine. It smells like peppermint. It feels very nice. And yeah, it's a solid, refreshing, illuminating mist. So if you're looking for it, I think it's a good price. It's a nice mist. Let me grab, oh, I don't have it in here. I'm missing my Rachel Paley. Let me see if I can find it. Rachel Paley clutches. These were in, not this spring, but the spring before's sale. This was the first box I ever got. I actually got the editor's box at that time. But anywho, this is one of the 2 clutches in here. For whatever reason, this one, which I can't remember the name of it, is $19, which this is, I mean, I love it. I've used it. The other one that's a more orange one is $9. So I'm actually seriously considering getting the other one because the orange one is adorable, and I don't have a purse like that. There is a way apparently to hook clips on these edges and make it into a purse. I have not been able to figure that out. The only other thing just of note is this tassel has bled a little bit onto this. It is reversible, so if you want like a white clutch with a little bit of peak of blue, you can do that. And then inside, let me show you guys, it has like the detailing inside with a little bit of pockets and everything. It's worn very nicely. Like I said, I've used it quite a few times. I like it. I think it's a nice clutch. So, all right, let's talk about the Hey Honey, Good Morning Honey Silk Facial Serum. I am going to start using this. I just pulled this out to start using it, but I have not. This is made with honey in it, but they say it's cruelty-free. It's technically not cruelty-free if it has honey in it, but they don't test on animals. So this is, I'm going to put some on my wrist here. This is what it looks like. It's got that really kind of yellowish color, and it just doesn't have much of a smell. It goes in pretty good, but it definitely has a little bit of a waxy feel to it. So I'm going to give it a little bit more of a try. I don't know how much I feel about it right now. I don't know if I would go out and recommend this just based on how I feel right now. But just if you're interested, this is what the size looks like. It has a good pump on there. That's how it blends in. That's the feel of it. It doesn't have an overwhelming smell. I'm a little off put by the feel of it, but I've heard good things about it. So I'll get back with you guys at some point and let you know, but this is in the sale for $19, normally $48. I do like this brand, Hey Honey. I've had a great experience with the brand previously. I got this in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. I'll let you guys know. All right, the last thing is the Philosophy Fit Book. I was going to grab the Philosophy Fit Book to show you guys, but I don't know where I put mine. It's about this big. I am going to actually use it on my exercise and getting healthy journey. It just has like daily goals and everything. It's $5, and I bought it with the whole idea when I originally bought it like several sales ago that I was going to get healthy, and then I just kind of pushed it aside and never actually used it. But I do think that if you're interested in a journal to help like mark your progress, it's laid out really nicely. So I'll try to show that in other videos when I find it, because like I said, I'm going to use it on this journey of getting healthy and those future videos that I'm going to do for you guys. All right, I think that is it. I think, did I? Oh, no, I missed one. I missed the Skin Fog. And I don't know where it is on my list here. I believe this is for $5. The Soul Fog Odor Eliminator. This stuff really works. If you got stinky shoes, it works. I use it on my daughter's shoes. So this is definitely worth it. I think that is everything. There's so much more in the sale that I didn't even get a chance to talk about. Brands that I've tried or brands that I'm curious about, but this is already a long video. Even with me editing, I'm looking at it now and it's like 50 minutes. So by the time I go to edit this, it's probably gonna be like a 30-minute plus video. So today, like I said, is, well, now we're technically officially 4th of July. I will try to get this edited. I'm gonna go over to my parents' house tomorrow, tomorrow, 4th of July, take my kids. My husband has to work overnight. Keep fingers crossed for him that he doesn't get absolutely murdered in the ER. But anyway, I'm going to take the kids over to my parents, and we're going to go watch a bunch of fireworks around the lake where they live. And I'm going to try to edit this while I have free childcare for my family. So hopefully this will be up on the 4th of July, but it may be up on the 5th. But it will be up shortly. But by the time you do it, it doesn't matter. Videos that are coming up for you guys, just to keep tuned. Like I said, my faves and fails will be coming up. I'm going to try to pre-tape that before my vacation. My empties are going to be coming up. And then I'm going to try to pre-tape a bunch of boxes, including Stitch Fix and a bunch of other things before I go on my vacation. I also want to do a video on kind of my progress of getting started on this whole meal planning that I talked about in my last video, and you know how I'm going to plan out my fitness journey and everything, to kind of give you guys an idea. And for those that want to follow along, because I know a couple of you guys mentioned in the comments that you would like to follow along and find it inspiring, or you want to be like a fellow exercise buddy with me and stuff, and I think that's awesome. And so I want to include you guys in on that journey and everything. So look to more videos on that. But yeah, I'll be back. I'll see you guys later. Happy buying. The sale ends on the 10th. I think I forgot to mention that earlier. And then they charge you on the 11th. The sale opens up to everybody on the 4th. So probably by the time I get this video up, everyone will have access to this sale. Anyway, guys, good night, and I'll see you later.